Hello, my dear collective. Welcome to United Music Channeling. This is gonna be a two-part because of the song choice. I'm gonna start first with the English, and then you guys can forward timestamp for the Swedish version. Okay. Nonetheless, the English version is first. The go-to song is Dancing Queen, and this is also one of the reasons why I'm doing a two-part reading. I do want to add that I've done past readings. I'm pretty sure they were in English. Okay, if that makes sense, if those resonates, it will be linked in the description box. Okay. There's also another reading that I titled "They Should Have Known Better." It's an audio insight. If that makes sense to you guys, check that out as well, because there might be correlations from that reading to this reading. Okay. So I'm gonna just read the specifics. I'm not going to clarify them and shuffle to kind of make things easier for everybody to digest. Okay. First things first, we have the name Kalle. Okay, that's a Swedish name. And then we have the Apocalypse, Tequila, Lamborghini. Ancestors are keeping a close eye on you. Okay, so your spirit team ancestors are watching over you. Okay, so basically I'm getting the energy. If somebody's watching you, collective, your ancestors are watching them. Okay, it's giving energy of like where you are, they are. So take heed. Anyone that's watching out for collective. And then we have Tetris, Tetris, all day. Somebody's playing this all day, or something about Tetris all day. Okay, and then we have the name Tanya and that wedding ring. Okay, so Tanya, you got a new wedding ring, got recently engaged, or something about your wedding ring is gonna shock people. Okay, we also got Obatala. Okay, that's an Orisha from the African mythologies. Okay, and folklore. So I just googled a little bit. Basically, is equivalent to God in Christianity, or Allah in Islam, in terms of Abatala. Okay, he's the one that. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it simple. The color white could be relative. He's symbolic for purity, creativity, and wisdom. Okay, and then Odin. Okay, that's within Nordic mythologies. Okay, and it's kind of similar to Obatala in the African folklore. But according to Google, I don't know why I feel like I need to break down this of all the things, but Odin is the highest god in Nordic mythology. He's also known as the Alpha Father. Maybe that's where the Alpha Beta role came from. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I don't know. So he's also known for knowledge and magic. He actually learned it from the goddess Freya. I think I have it in one of my, I have like a divine feminine deck with different feminines, whether it's like spirituality or religion. These are all the feminines are mentioned in that. It's pretty cool. I use that sometimes. Okay, and then he's also associated with poetry and runes. So if anyone knows how to read runes, you might be guided to that. So perhaps you're guided more to Norse mythology, okay, to learn more about like your spirituality, or for some of you guys, you're pushed more to like learn more about the African folklore mythology. I don't know, somebody is, okay. And lastly, we got gentrification, Soviet Union, Egypt. Now, I will say for the last three messages in here, I think they're linked to what's happening on the news, okay? because I know a lot of shit is happening on a global scale. For some of you guys, if you watch the news right now, these could be relevant in terms of gentrification, Soviet Union, and Egypt. Okay, I don't know when, but it would make sense to somebody unless you're from there going through this. You know, I'm listen. My focus is all things spirituality, hence why I mention everything I'm mentioning. But I do understand that things happen in a day-to-day life, and not everything is spiritual. I get it, okay? So, Dancing Queen, your go-to title is King or Queen, whoever's watching. If you're a king, hello. If you're a queen, hello. You should have never let them enter your space to begin with. Okay, so that's like the basis of your guys' message. Dealing with somebody right now, collective, they should have never entered your space because you are a king and a queen. Okay. Now, if you can flip it, and the person you're dealing with, thinking of the soulmate, they should have never let those people into their life because all you both got was disarray, chaos, and confusion, disasters, and illusions. Okay, it was not in your favor to let somebody in, you or them. Okay, so let's just kind of shuffle what comes up. I'm sorry, we're already at 6 minutes. Too much. I shouldn't have explained the things I explained. But somebody could be Queen of Cups, okay? A water sign female. I'm also channeling a fire sign female, okay? A water sign or fire sign female, depending who is who. Collective is really not at peace right now. They're really going through it. They could be upset, okay? Or you're the one that's upset with them. Okay, a lot of you guys, it's a masculine water sign or a masculine fire sign that's also upset, or you guys have these in your placement. They're trying to figure out what to say, what to do, or they're trying to figure out what you're about to say and what to do. So I feel like somebody is trying to prep like a script to like break it down for collective. This is what really took place. I don't really mean, it like that. You're taking it the wrong way, or it's kind of like we need to say something before collective say something. Okay, because again, the basis of your guys' messages, if you're king or a queen, the people that you somehow opened the door for, they should have never entered your space to begin with. Some of you guys let them in your house. For others, is like not literally, you get me, just like you open your heart again to this person or people that still keeps on betraying you. Okay, that's what this reading is giving. Okay, or your soulmate that you're dealing with, thinking of, that opened a door to somebody that betrayed them again and kind of fucked up their mental space or their life. So if there was any complication in terms of movement, it's because they were dealing with these people that was stressing them the fuck out. They could have been karmic, they could have been toxic, or just people, like I said, they should have never let them into their space, their house, their home, their heart to begin with. Okay, you are them. Let's pull a little bit more on these people that should never enter your space. When somebody is upset and one person is trying to play the victim. Yeah, for a lot of you guys, it could have been an emperor. Okay, it could be an Aries, Taurus male. It could be like a businessman, manager, somebody of authority, somebody that has a little bit of more experience, or there's some sort of age difference. They're now stressing the fuck out, and some even anxiety. And I feel like they were hoping that you would be in this energy. If you're upset, pissed with them, you call them out. And whoever thought they had some sort of control, thinking that they can be in and out of your life or your person's life, also doing this type of distress, now they're in bed crying and stressed over the fact that, oh my god, collective actually has a backbone, or collective soulmate actually have a backbone. They actually spoke up against these people, or blocked them, or put up boundaries, which is really good. A lot of them didn't think that you would find yourself, find your magic, and find your peace. Same thing goes for your person, collective, okay? A lot of them are really trying to find a way to make it work with you. A lot of them are trying to find like some sort of middle ground on like, how can I make collective laugh again? You know, not be angry with me, stop having this boundary, unblock me, things of this nature. Or they're trying to figure out a way to come back into your person's life, collective. Okay, it's one or the other. Yeah. And I don't know, I feel like they thought they were very efficient and calculating and smart about it, because they could be individuals that, you know, if we're going to compare, they could have more than you, collective, earn more than you, or have more status or something, where they thought that collective is the little guy, right, or the little woman, in this sense, in terms of like power, right, or even like knowledge. Or they thought that your person was in this energy of like, they're easily to control or manipulate, because they're such like nice people and they're always people pleasing. So obviously collective or their soulmate will fall for this, okay? The people that had a little bit of a higher place than you thought that they could play you, and you stood your ground, or your person that, and now they're having anxiety because you actually know who you are right now. So I love this. I love you guys for taking action into becoming your true, authentic, divine self. Okay, for you or for your person. I'm also tuning into that a lot of them was hoping when they came towards your direction of you opening up your heart, your mind, or your door, because some of you guys did open the door for these people again, right? That you be this Queen of Cups, kind and gentle and empathic and sympathetic and loving and namasteing and rainbows and sunshine. They're like this, open their heart with full joy. Meanwhile, these people here are betraying you, causing you stress and illusion and confusion, and there's always some drama with them. This happens for you, or it happens for your soulmate, collective, okay? It's, I don't know, it's getting a little bit narcissistic, if I'm gonna be honest, okay? So let's do how if your person is going through this, how they are feeling for you based on this romantic romance angel card. I'm tuning into they don't even want to put you in the middle. So we got this one here. Let's see here. You soulmate, you guys are different, okay? And maybe they had this fear of you perceiving them to be different because of where they come from or who they let back into their life, right? They didn't want to seem as weak in front of you. So they hope that you still have an open mind to dealing with them again, especially if they're always in some sort of drama, because this is what's happening, okay? They feel like you're very open-minded, like you don't judge them from where they're coming from, how they look, and who they, associate themselves with. I feel like you're more logical than the people that are supposed to be logical in their in their circle, okay? And cycle is also symbolic for seasons. So yeah, I feel like the person been through this a lot. This is nothing new. They kind of just met you in the storm of it all, or you were going through this and you meet this wonderful soulmate, where it's like, if you were to say that your life is kind of crazy, they would be like, well, my life is crazy too. No, collective's life is a fucking roller coaster. You don't even know where to begin. Some of you guys have that type of past or background where it's kind of like where to begin, right? But you're there for this person and they're there for you. So yeah, they have a lot of passion for you. A lot of you guys are past life connected, okay? Or just from the past. So they want to know that, don't give up on this. Anything else from the soulmate to collective? Remember this, the love is still there, okay? you. Some of them, they're like, they love you. Some of them are like, they like you, okay? Like, it doesn't, and I'm tuning into, like, if you're going through this, they still love you. If you're going through this, they still like you. They still want to be with you. Still want to date you, okay? For a lot of you guys, if you don't have that romantic connection, they still want to be friends with you. Still want to be in contact. I don't know why it's so, yeah, it's so dark though, yeah. A lot of them, they want to fix things if things are not fixable, okay? I will say, for some of you guys, somebody did run away, and it was too much for them to deal with when you were dealing with all that drama. So they did run away, they did listen to their ego, okay? But I feel like this person do want to fix things because they keep on replaying the fact that they left you when you were in your most vulnerable time, or you did this, collective, okay? So let's do a little good, little happiness, you know, little joyful inspiration for all of you guys. So we got this one here. Trust the great mystery. For some of you guys, you're already trusting the process. For others, you're gonna have a little bit hard time trusting the process, okay? But remember, God or Creator, Source is with you, okay? Nothing is wasted. This is not for anything, okay? It's gonna make sense. It's gonna be for highs and best good. Things will be okay for you or for them, okay? So let's do a little timeline. If there are any numbers, if not, we're gonna leave it to divine timing. So you only got one number, 7, okay? So before the 7th, after the 7th, or think hours, days, weeks, months, things of that nature, okay? Okay. You know what? I'm gonna do the channel message. Sorry. I'm going to do the hold up, initials at the end. Or should I? We're gonna do it at the end. Okay, so now we're gonna do, thank you all English speaking watchers, okay? Hej, välkommen till BK Oracles. Dags för musikkanalisering. Dagens låt är ABBA. Okej, snälla ta det som resonerar, okej? Jag kommer läsa lite specifika meddelanden om det stämmer in i ert liv just nu till att komma eller har redan varit. Ta det till ditt hjärta, okej? Kalle, The Apocalypse, Tequila, Lamborghini och en inspelning som jag hade precis gjort. Jag kommer länka det, och alla gamla, eller gamla videon som jag gjort förr kommer bli länkat under under den här videon i beskrivningen. Ancestors are keeping a close eye on you, so use this. Så era förfäder, okej, har ett öga på er, ni är inte ensamma. Jag uppfattar detta mer också som att om folk har ögonen på er, kollektiva, så har era förfäder ögonen på dem, okej? Så har vi Tetris hela dagen, Tanja and that wedding ring, okej? Så de flesta av de här meddelandena skriver på engelska, så vi får ta det som det kommer, okej? Och Batala är en, ska vi säga, mytologisk gud i afrikansk kultur, motsvarar Odin, mer eller mindre, okej? Odin i norsk mytologi, eller nordisk mytologi, om ni är insatta i mytologi så det motsvarar samma, mer eller mindre, okej? Och Batala Och Oden är också relevant här. Ni kanske är insatta i runor. Eller läser typ, vad heter det, av, inte tarotkort men runor kan vara kan vara relevant för någon. Och sen jag måste googla det. Snäckskal. Så snäckskal är väldigt typisk i afrikansk. Snäckskal motsvarar runor. Typ, mer eller mindre. Okej? Så jag tror det var alltid specifika. Och just det, gentrifikation i Sovjetunionen, Egypten kan också vara relevant. Men som jag nämnde i den engelska versionen tror jag att de sista insekterna är mer kopplat till det som har hänt, pågår, alltså nationellt, internationellt, världsligt, jorden över liksom. Det är liksom är relevant, så är det relevant. Okej. Ja, som sagt, Kalle är något vi kan liksom köra kort på för att det är ju svenskt, så vi kör den svenska delen. Så Kalle, om du kollar, trust in the magic, lita på din självinstinkt, lita på magin, okej? Om du kollar för Kalle, här är era, hur ska man säga, kort. Nu kommer jag kloka val när det gäller för att ta din tid och hur ska man säga, bearbeta era känslor när det kommer till Kalle. Okej? Vissa av er kommer välja att stanna hemma istället. Eller tydligen. Vissa av er är väldigt lojala till Kalle. Okej, och till slut har vi detta. Nummerna kan också vara relevanta, okej? Så, ska vi se om det blir andra kort. Som sagt, dagens låt, Dancing Queen, ABBA. Okej, och grunden till meddelandet, ska vi se vad jag skrev här. Det är lite jobbigt då. Tänker jag dubbelt. Ibland. Ska vi se här.
Drottning, kung, du borde aldrig ha låtit dem komma in i ditt utrymme till
att börja med. Okej? Som sagt, jag kommer skriva titeln på engelska, men det kommer vara en liten svensk liten i parentes. Okej? Som sagt, ni borde aldrig låtit människor i ert liv som inte har med er att göra längre, som ger stress, kaos och förvirring. Okej? Om du inte har gått igenom detta, har din själsfrände, din soulmate, gått igenom detta, och det är en av blockeringar till varför saker är så instabilt, okej, och ingen framåt är resa liksom. Så korten här som är relevanta, vi har Star Card, okej. Vissa av er kan vara Vattumannen, vissa av er kan vara Lejon. Okej, just nu så du eller din person kommer ha väldigt mycket, hur ska man säga, folk kommer att känna igen vad som är sanning, vad som är fejkt, kommer ge hänsyn till vad som är riktigt och vad som är falskt, och detta kommer ge din person förtroende i sig själv. eller du kommer ha detta för dig själv om du går igenom detta. Men jag känner också av att din person hittade liksom sig själv eller sitt förtroende i sig själv när de mötte er. Det kändes mer som att du var nyckeln till det mörka. Och det enda som kunde förstå var de kom ifrån. Så du var den som var nyckeln till ljuset i deras liv. Okej? Vice versa. Antingen de gjorde detta för er eller vice versa. Okej? Det här är liksom inte första början. Många av er har varit i många omgångar med den här personen. Och nu kanske har trott att kärleken är död. Och att det här var temporärt. Men det är det inte. Okej? De går igenom bara mycket skit. Eller du går igenom bara mycket skit och du kan liksom inte hantera och vara med den här personen just nu. Värddjuren, vuxen kan vara relevant. Ni kommer höra något från dem. Lufttecken, vattumannen, vågen, tvillingarna kan också vara relevant. När det gäller stjärntecken så kan det gå båda hållen. Okej? Så dessa två korten kommer ut. Ett förhållande kommer att krascha. Eller kommer gå igenom en ändring som kommer att vara väldigt, väldigt incentivt. Okej? Ja. För vissa av er, eller för många av er, så kommer det ske en ändring. Tower moment. Det kommer vara incentivt. Okej? Jag vet inte vem som kommer sätta igång detta. Men som ni vet, bara som ni vet, det är folken som de har öppnat upp dörrarna till i sitt liv, eller ni kollektiva har gjort detta, där de har sett dessa begränsningar och stressfaktorer i ert liv där det blir svårt för dig att vara med din partner, okej? Din person. Okej, antingen de gjort detta för dig eller för din soulmate. Hänger ni med? För att de här människorna var insläppta antingen metafysiskt, bokstavligt, alltså öppnat dörren till lägenheten, huset, whatever. Okej? Misstag nummer 1. Eller öppnat upp ert sinne, ert hjärta, er ödmjukhet till dessa individer. Det var misstag nummer 1. För dig eller för din person att göra. För dessa människorna vill inte ert något gott överhuvudtaget. Okej? Jag vill inte vara sådär, men det känns väldigt mycket som att de inte vill att ni ska ha för ert liv någon typ av lugnhet. Antingen för din person eller för er själva. Okej? När de går igenom stressor så måste du också vara delaktig. Och jag pratar om personerna ni släppte in, eller er person släppte in till folk som tar energi. Det kallas för energy vampires. Okej? Det är det de är. Energy vampires. Okej? Så detta är era kort. Hoppas att det resonerar. Som sagt, när du har löst det med den här draman med dessa människorna, så kommer saker att lösa sig med er person igen. Vice versa, samma sak. När de har löst det med, vilket också är väldigt svårt, känner jag av. För att om det är kanske folk som är karmiska och det är familjemedlemmar eller arbetskollegor eller familj, man kan liksom inte dumpa hela åt sidan. Det beror på situationen. Okej? Men efter allt är klart så kommer de höra av sig till er. Okej? Med full liv, hjärtat öppet och bara let's go. Okej? när du har klarat av allt skit med de här människorna som försöker sabotera med mera, så kommer du ringa in till din person med hjärta och med liv. Let's go. Okej? Det är liksom slutdestinationen här. Okej? Då får vi lite dessa korten också. Just nu så fokuserar de väldigt mycket på sina pengar och karriären. Så jobba basically. Okej? Så ja, det är allt. Jag vet att det var kort och gott. Jag vill inte fokusera mycket på själva musiken eller lyriken. Men jag ville göra det, men sen så vill jag göra det här istället, dela upp det så. Ni kan se så här, det jag kommer ihåg från själva texten Dancing Queen är att de nämner åldern 17-åring. Så du kanske har känt din person sen ni var 17. Eller de kanske haft dessa problem med dessa individer som har försökt dränera deras energi, de försöker blockeringar och så vidare. Det kanske har pågått i 17 år sedan, eller sedan de var 17 år på något av det sättet. Okej? Så nu ska vi göra lite initialer, så får ni ta det som resonerar. Okay. Så först har vi how do I say this? Så svenska, tack för att ni har kollat in och så vidare. Men det här kommer bli på engelska mot slutändan. Men frågan för att Kalle kommer tillbaka ska vi göra så här. Han fokuserar väldigt mycket nu på karriären. Så det är hans fokus nu. Liksom jobba, karriären, pengar. Okej? Så det är hans fokus just nu. Okej? Så. Namnet Ines är också relevant. Så jag ska fixa detta snabbt för svenskarna. När det gäller Ines så måste hon känna sig skyddad. Om hon känner sig skyddad, säker, så kommer det liksom lyfta upp hennes kärlek. Okej? Lägger du det här? Okej? Så, tack svenska folket. Okej? Glad midsommar också. Vi är där snart. Hello, English speaker again. Let me timestamp. It's like 33:20:23. So we're gonna do the initials. The first one is M-I-N. I did say Ines. I feel like that's more of like a Balkan name. It's very typical Balkan, a Slavic name. But yeah, MINKINJLSFRNRLPLE. Okay? Somebody feels like they are feeding after you, so somebody feels very tempted by you, collective. But it can go both ways. When it comes to your person, your soulmate, your lover, they feel very tempted to be with you, but not just in that way, but also like they feel pushed, tempted to reach out to you, talk to you, but they can't really do it impulsively until they fix the drama. You get me, okay? Or you. But somebody feels very tempted to be like, I need to talk to them right now because it's great. It's great, but it's not, it feels condescending So it's almost like if you do reach out to a person, you might even feel like you are trauma dumping, okay? Because like a lot of the things that happens behind the scenes with these people, it's a lot for one person to take. So you're kind of hesitating, or your person is hesitating, but they're very tempted to reach out to you. For some of you guys, they're tempted to just kind of be with you and just have like a day or two, or day or night, because they're like, they just need to unload, okay? And then we have something about men, okay? Something about feminine men, maybe. Yeah, something about feminine men. Okay, somebody also feels like something is wrong. Something feels like somebody has too big of an ego, like they're on that pedestal. I feel like they're like people around you guys, the haters, the people you shouldn't let into your house, heart, or mind. They could be judging you or have judged you based on your person. They could feel like you're high maintenance now, feeling full of yourself because you want better for your life, okay? Something about being little or small. Maybe you're like the youngest in the family, youngest in the group, whether it's workspace or whatever. Like you seem to be like the little person, okay? Not literally, but you get me, okay? Something about the pen. So somebody's definitely contacting you or writing something, or somebody wants something in writing. Somebody's name could be Pernilla. Something about permanent. Something about somebody's car could be relevant as well. I'm also channeling a Sagittarius. Somebody's jealous. I'm tuning into like somebody's like, I should be your person. What about me? What about me? And it's not your soulmate that you have an issue with, like the person that you have a love connection with, or vice versa. It's not you that's the issue. Somebody feels entitled to your energy collective, like you should always put them first, nobody else matters. And it's giving codependent, like somebody wants to always be number one in your life. And I'm talking about anyone else that you let the door in that is now creating this chaos and conflict and confusion. Like, what the heck is happening? What is going on? And you're like telling your soulmate, your lover, your person to be like, just hold on. You just need to fix that. But you can't really break down the details because it's like, it's so much. It's a lot, okay? You're going through this, or they are, okay? Collective, we're going to wrap it up. This is the last card for today. Somebody will feel at loss, or they feel lost. They feel lost without you, or they feel they lost the biggest person in their life. Because I do feel like you guys will put the boundaries, or your person, your soulmate will, and the other people will feel lost as heck. But if you do feel lost because of them taking a time to fix their life with these people, don't be, things will be fixed, okay? So this is just temporarily. There's just a lot of people they let into their life that they shouldn't have, and that's the basis of the reading, and it's the same thing for you, collective. On that note, thank you for stopping by. Good luck, and hopefully you like it.